Imagine a moment in history so iconic that it transforms an ordinary street into a global landmark. In 1969, a legendary band captured a single photograph that would become an enduring symbol of an era. Join me as we step back in time to uncover the story behind this unforgettable image as we explore 5 events that happened today in history. In 1969, the Beatles shoot the iconic photo for their Abbey Road album cover at the crosswalk outside Abbey Road Studios in London, England. Apparently, the idea comes from band member Paul McCartney, who draws a rough stick figure sketch of his idea for the band's next album cover. Photographer Ian McMillan is enlisted to take the photo, which he does while standing on a ladder. A police officer holds up traffic for about 10 minutes, and McMillan takes 6 photos, 3 of the band walking from left to right, and 3 walking the opposite way. The photo has been recreated countless times, with the location becoming a popular spot for tourists. It has also become a place of demonstration. In 2022, a group of Just Stop Oil climate protesters blocks the crossing for an hour before being carried away by police. In 1879, iconic Mexican revolutionary leader Emilano Sapata is born Emilano Sapata Salazar in Anenequilco, Morelos, Mexico. He leads an armed peasant revolt and an agrarian movement in the Mexican state of Morelos in the south-central part of the country. In 1919, at age 39, Zapata is ambushed and shot to death by Mexican government forces. His corpse is photographed and put on display for a day before it is buried. In 1956, a coal mine fire kills 262 workers in Marseille, Belgium, leading to many reforms. The fire starts when electric cables connected to a hoist mechanism rupture 4,000 feet underground. The shaft where the hoist is located is used for extracting coal. It is also the only passageway for air intake into the mine. The fire, therefore, causes a poisonous cloud of smoke and carbon monoxide to quickly infiltrate the ventilation system. As smoke billows into the sky, crowds of people, many of them the families of the miners, rush to the mine. About half of the workers are Italian, who had come to work in the mine in a Men for Coal agreement between the Italian and Belgian governments. In the first hours, 13 workers managed to safely crawl out of the mine. After 2 weeks, rescue crews finally reach the depths of the mine. They send a 2-word communication back to the surface: tutti cadaveri, all corpses. Only those initial 13 workers survived the tragedy. In 2008, a long simmering conflict between Russia and Georgia boils over into a 5-day shooting war that results in Russia seizing some of Georgia's territory. Russia's reason for what it calls a peace enforcement in Georgia is a claim that Georgia had committed genocide against the Ossetian people. Many consider Russia's claim to be disinformation. Historically, Georgia was controlled by Russia from 1801 to 1918 and from 1921 to 1991. In 2022, U.S. officials returned 30 cultural artifacts to Cambodia that had been illegally sold to private collectors and a U.S. museum. The artifacts had been looted from temples and archaeological sites during periods of civil conflict in the country, especially between the 1960s and the 1990s. Some of the antiquities include bronze and stone statues of Buddhist and Hindu deities carved more than 1,000 years ago. Which of these events did you find most interesting? Let me know in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out Today in History in my Teachers Pay Teachers store. There's a link in the description. I would also love it if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And you can see more great Mr. Lewis videos right over here. Thanks for watching.